impunity is one of those things that have continued to prevail in the government of Mukuru Museveni, and I think it's a very big problem, because when you look at some of the cases that we've seen pass, you cannot even imagine. Now, there is a certain man, he's a youth. He was a student.
By then?
Yes, he killed a fellow student. And even up to now, the case, because it was in 2015, even up to now, the case is still in court, and you know what? It's not ended, but what is the most painful thing is that the murderer is out just because the laws of the Constitution allow him to
have a bail. And to me, I don't call this a murderer. This is a beast. The man we're talking about is Matthew Chirabo, who happened to have murdered his then fiancée, known as Desire Mirembe. Both of these were doing medicine with Makerere University. This kind of criminality did happen in 2015. So to me, ideally what is annoying is that when this beast, a killer, was arrested, then imprisoned, brought before court, so he applied for a bail, and so he was given a bail. Guess what? She whose life that he ended was long gone by the time he was given this bail, was long buried, and just after her burial, this man is given a bail. He continues with his studies, and I believe has been working. So this idiot who came with his lawyer, he is an idiot. Even for his lawyer, these are what we can call constars. These idiots, they came at the court in Jinja, where this case was handled from 2000, has been handled from 2015 until then, asking that this Kirabo Matthew should be given his passport so that he can go to the US for his master's. An idiot. An idiot. And I believe if our judiciary allows this idiot to be given his passport, this will be injustice. Remember, he came telling, his lawyer came telling the court that this man was not around the court premises. But we saw him.
Yes.
Just like a murderer could be. Just like any criminal could be. He was within a car.
Because we saw a very, very, very high level of shame when those people told the court that the man was not around, but when the cameras of a certain media platform got around.
The man is an idiot, for God's sake. He's just totally an absurd thing to talk about. For me, I remember the father to the late Desire Chirabo. Remember, she passed on at the age of 18 in her second year on July the 6th, 2015.
But she was 18, I think.
She was 18.
Not in the second year, at least.
Okay. Now, we can doubt that, but this is the information on ground. So we have to look at this. That Mirembe was raised by a single parent, her father. And the mother was in the US. Okay? She was brought up by her father from 2 years up to 18 when this criminal, a murderer who is asking to go for his master's in the US, I don't know, I don't have any good prayer I give to this idiot. So what I call for is that the judiciary of Uganda should really wake up, make a stand based on what we expect of them. This murderer shouldn't be given.
To me, the judiciary has failed in this case because this isn't the first time they are failing. They failed on Kanyamunyu. I think on Kanyamunyu these guys failed. Because they acquitted the suspect.
You see,
and the suspect
talking about all those murderers, but this one itself, you know, I'm a parent. And being a parent, you'd think this is your own daughter. Matthew wherever you are and watching, together with your lawyer, you are one thing that should not have been brought into this world. I do believe you have not even reformed. Maybe the court should have pardoned you if you reformed. You're still living in a, kind of fraudster life. You are a villain who happens to have not accomplished his film. I think this is all action-packed movie you are making. You killed this girl in cold blood, cut off her head, and on July 7th, 2015, for her body was recovered from a sugarcane plantation in Lugazi district. Look at how you did all this. How can we excuse you, including all those murderers? So whoever is a parent, I think if this man is given, a mandate to have to fly to the US by being offered his passport, we should strike. Whether it means actually stripping off our clothes, we should do that.
Well, I think that would be a very good solution. We've seen people strike for no sense. And now this is sense. I think people should come out and condemn this act. I've heard that the bereaved is a relative to Gashumba. And what I think one of the reasons why such things are still happening is just impunity, it's just commercialized justice, it's just connections and so on. Because
rubbish.
And this kind of constitution we have,
that is rubbish.
That grants bail to every person that has not been proved guilty. I think somehow,
can you imagine this idiot? Pleaded guilty over committing the murder.
Like, really?
Yes! Then what do you continue doing with this man? I think he needs to serve his sentence. But he has been out.
My name is Adrian, that has been the Mirror.
And I am Paddy.
Thank you for watching.